Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Fauzi, and this is my final year project 2, which is titled the F1 in School Racetrack System, the Gate Timing System. And as you can see here, this is actually the build for a 3 gate. The red one is actually the start and finish gate. The black one is actually the sector gates. And this is actually the build where it stores all the component, and the major components are stored in here. And this is the toggle switch for you to press the trigger and start the race, or to react when using the reaction mode. And this is the holder, and this is the power source here on the side, and I prefer use the USB one. So let's start and check the system. Okay, so here is actually the interface for the F1 in School Gate Timing System, and it shows the loading screen for the project, and right off the bat it shows the manual mode pitch in here, where the manual mode shows all the lanes as well as the reaction time for each lane, the race time, the total time. And here, if you can see here, it actually shows the mode for the auto and reaction mode. And to increase the user friendliness, we actually use the Nextion display, so that you can touch screen and switch easily auto mode and reaction mode. And then we can just click the start race to start the race. So okay, so here is the reaction mode, and once we press start race, it will say ready. So once ready, the blinkers, if we press the trigger before the blinkers, it will display lane 1 false start. Let's try it one more time. Blinkers, lane 1 false start, and that is the same thing if we press lane 2 false start. And now let's see what happened if we had a normal race. In this case, I'm pressing the yellow one right after the blinkers turn off. Okay, now I press this one. So now it displays the result. Alright, and obviously the logic is correct, because we press lane 2 earlier, so and then we press lane 1, so the logic is correct. So next we press just to exit, and now we test the auto mode. So the auto mode, it's only test the gates, and did not involve any reaction. So that's right. So here, since we doesn't have any cars, so let's just manually track the sensors. And now we can track 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. So the result is alright. The result is lane 2. So why lane 2? Because the time triggered for lane 2 is actually shorter compared to the lane 1. Of course, lane 1 start gate is triggered first, but the total time for lane 2 is shorter. That is why lane 2 is winning. So next we actually have the manual mode here. Manual mode combine reaction, race, and total time. So both of reaction and race time is combined and gain total time. And let's try. Now ready. This time we will use the lane 1 first. Okay, go and press. So now the timer for race time is starting. As you can see here, reaction time has been updated. So now let's go and trigger. So this time I will only use the start and finish gate. Why? Because we want to actually have the flexibility. Oh, sorry. Okay, now. So here lane 2 is winning, and all of the result is displayed here. So far that's all for this product demonstration. There are more to go because actually this is not yet fully developed. There's another features and that will be discussed tomorrow. Okay, so I'll continue the demonstration of the project. Right, so as you can see, this is the website that I've developed in order to store all the data, all the results of the race, and we can actually register here. So this is the races registration, where you register here, and here is where you log in inside the system. And let's try to log in. So the system is actually a new thing, an invention, because the network hasn't yet um, approached to this method. So what I basically do is actually I allow and enable a community to actually start racing and understand the aerodynamic as well. So now let's log in, and looking successful, directing to the main window. Okay, so here there are some features that we need to uh, check. This menu here will show my profile, but not yet been developed. This is my result, where you can actually click and result, also result react results of race that the user involves. For example, like here, it shows the ID of the racer and institution. And here our option also has not yet been developed. So now the most important part. So here manual result, it actually shows and display all the results here. And as you can see from the database, I only have race up to manual 001 to up to the 12th race. I'm not yet updated on much more race because I have limited web server since I'm using Google Sheet as my web server. So now let's try to look at the race ID manual 001, and here it will show all the match statistics from race ID, date and race winner here. So lane 1 statistic here, which shows the reaction time, interval time, interval 2 time, interval 3 time, as well as the total time, as well as the lane 2 statistics, and compare between each other. And the next thing is actually the most important part for this development is actually the performance graph. So once you have flexible certificates which you can add a lot, you can now actually see a better performance graph of the car. And the graph that you want to see is actually the graph that is much more flat instead of the steep one, because you want to have a low number as possible. So here if you can see here, lane 1 is colored in red and lane 2 is colored in blue 1. So here is the button for hiding the lane color, and it goes the same for the auto result. This is the match statistic for the auto results, while the react results only shows uh, results of reaction time. And that's all from me. Thank you.